Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will study how to analyze a company before investing. Before investing in any company, ask yourself one simple question. Am I investing blindly or do I actually understand this business? Because as an investor, we are not gambling. We are putting our hard-earned money, our time and our efforts into a company. And before doing that, we must understand what this company does, how strong it is really, and what kind of returns it can generate in the future. In this video, I will explain how to analyze a company step by step, using real-world examples so that you can make informed investment decisions, not emotional ones. First point that considered to be very important before investing, in my opinion, is company overview. So the first step in company analysis is understanding the basics. Ask simple but important questions. Which industry does the company belong to? Which sector does it operate in? Who is the founder or promoter? Does the management have a clean track record? Company's leadership matters a lot. You should check whether the founder or promoters have a history of fraud or bankruptcy, or are experienced, ethical and long-term thinkers. A strong company usually shows strong market presence, innovative approach, commitment to quality and long-term growth. The second important factor is that mission and vision, why this business exists. Mission and vision tells us why the company was started, what problem it wants to solve, and where it wants to go in the long run. Let me give you a clear one example. Piyush Bansal, founder of Lenskart, noticed a simple but massive problem. A large number of people had poor vision, but eye care was expensive, spectacles were boring, and wearing glasses were socially judged. So he didn't just sell spectacles, he built a mission to make eye care affordable, accessible and stylish. Today, we all know where Lenskart stands. This is why as investor, we must ask, is the company solving a real problem? Is its mission clear? Does its vision make sense for the future? As an investor, we can ask these questions. The third one of the important factor before investing is that their recent achievements, brand execution. After mission and vision, we analyze recent achievements. Achievements show whether the company can execute its ideas or not. This may include award or government recognition, launch of innovative products, increase in market share, strong branding decisions. Take Lenskart again. Before 2018, wearing spectacles was often treated as a medical issue, right? Of course, yes. People were judged or even bullied for it. Lenskart changed this completely. Through smart advertising and celebrity endorsements, they repositioned spectacles as fashion accessories, not a medical equipment. This branding shift increased demand, built emotional connection, created a new market perception that itself is a strategic achievement as well as move. The fourth important factor before investing is financial performance. Because number never lies, right? Now, financial performance, we move from stories to numbers, right? You should study income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement. From these, we analyze key financial ratios like profit margin, current ratio, debt to equity, return on equity, then PE ratio, there is PB ratio. These ratios help us to understand, is the company profitable, is it financially stable, is it overvalued or undervalued. Never rely on just one ratio. Company analysis is about combining multiple signals. Fourth one of the most important factor before investing is revenue trend. Is the business growing? It's the main motive for each and every investor. That is revenue increasing, companies making money. Revenue means how much money the company generates from its core operation. If revenue shows consistent growth over 5 years, it indicates strong demand, good execution, business scalability. But if revenue slows down or declines, it's a warning sign. For example, if revenue increases every year till 2024 from last 5 years, I'm just taking it as an example, and then suddenly starts falling, it may indicate demand issues, competitor pressure, then poor strategy. Revenue trend help us to understand whether the business is moving forward or losing momentum. Sixth important factor before investing is market presence. Market presence of the company needs to be global. It's not necessary. Some businesses operate only in India, some are region specific, some are completely online. But you must understand, where does the company operate, how strong its presence is in those markets. Many listed companies operate in North America, Europe, Asia, but even a focused regional company can be a great investment if its dominance is strong. Seventh important factor is competitor and peers analysis. No company works in isolation. Every business has competitors and also called as peers. You should analyze who are the main competitors, what does your company do better, where does it lag behind. For example, Haier versus Whirlpool. Both sell washing machines, refrigerators, but product range, pricing, innovation, and branding different. Companies constantly observe competitors, improve their strategies, try to gain market share. Understanding competition helps us to know how strong a company really is. SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. No company is perfect. The goal is not to find flawless company, but to understand, can strength overweigh weakness? Can the company convert opportunities into growth? Can it handle future threats? I will cover SWOT in detail in a separate video. So we will talk about SWOT in that video for sure, in detail. The ninth important factor is strategic initiatives. Great companies adapt and innovate. For example, Netflix. So Netflix had started its business as a DVD rental business. Later it saw an opportunity in streaming. At that time, no OTT giants were existed. Internet adoption was rising. It was increasing. Netflix innovated, and today it defines the OTT industry. Companies also grow through partnership, merger and acquisitions, stake increases. Whenever you hear news about acquisition, fundraising, IPO, it usually signals growth strategy or capital expansion. As investor, we must study whether these moves are strengthen the business or increase unnecessary risk. The next important factor is future growth potential. Finally, we analyze future growth potential. Ask, can this company grow in the next 5 to 10 years? How will it handle competition? Can it survive market volatility? Netflix faces competition from Disney, Hotstar, Amazon Prime. Yes, yet its content strategy and skill matter. Future growth analysis is about probability, not certainty. So to summarize, before investing in any company, analyze business basics, management quality, mission and vision, financial performance, revenue growth, market presence, competition, strategy, and future potential. Because investing is not about the tips, it's about understanding business. If you found value, make sure to like, share, and follow AP Explains. Have a great day ahead.